my name is Lisa Lovely. I'm 41 years old and I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in May of 2011. It started when I started having some balance problems and lost vision in my left eye. Went to several doctors. Finally, after all the tests, they figured out what it was about a month later, which was multiple sclerosis. So I went to the neurologist and I was handed 3 binders of drugs that I could take to fight multiple sclerosis. And at that time, I rarely even took an aspirin for anything. I was a healthy new mom. I had a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. We were busy. My husband, I was very active, still am active. But you know, it just wasn't in my mindset to get MS at that point. It's not in anybody's mindset. Anyway, so I'm looking at the binders. So I ended up choosing Avonex because I thought it would be the least impactful to my family. So I did that. Had a couple of relapses on Avonex. Then after my second relapse, the conversation came up with the neurologist to switch tiers of medication. So I was a good candidate for Tysabri at that time because I was JC virus negative. So we switched to that medication. My decline just continued. It was really gradual at first, and then it started to really speed up. So I started having trouble. I couldn't run anymore or hike or bike, or I was temperature sensitive, so I couldn't go in the pool with my kids when they wanted to go swimming, or I couldn't take them sledding because my fingers would freeze and my toes would freeze. And it was just, you know, I wasn't a complainer by nature. I'm still not a complainer by nature. And it was just really hard to have things stripped away from you so rapidly, especially, you know, gradually it was bad enough and then it became rapid. So in fall of 2017, I'm a teacher, so I was teaching, and my symptoms got really terrible. The cognitive fog, the fatigue, my walking was terrible. I was getting ready to tell my family I needed a cane. I was still a fitness instructor at this point, but I was having to have my classes, all the exercises had to be demonstrated by somebody in the class. It was a really hard time. So I had to quit my job. We became a one-income family. Then my husband got a job offer for another job after 18 years at his old job. So that meant a 3-month insurance gap. So at that time that I was getting Tysabri infusions and we just couldn't afford them anymore. So backing up a bit, in 2015, I discovered the Wahls Protocol, mining your mitochondria, from Dr. Wahls, researched it, got excited about it because it was right. I knew it was right all the way back then. Brought it to my neurologist and I was told that those people don't last long. So I dropped it, and I dropped it all the way up until fall of 2017 when I was getting really bad. And then I found out about the insurance gap, and I told my husband, I said, okay, I'm going to go back to Wahls Protocol because this makes sense. Like, I had never done it. I just saw it and researched it, but it was negated. So anyway, so I dove right back in. I researched everything I could about it, read the book cover to cover multiple times. I taught myself the protocol, and I implemented the protocol on January 19th, 2018. So I'm almost at 15 months on the protocol. So all of those symptoms that I described and more have completely 100% reversed for me. It's been an amazing transformation. I'm so grateful. My life is coming back. I don't feel like a shell of a human being anymore. My quality of life is so fantastic. I never thought I would feel like this again. And I'm just in awe of it. So I'm so impacted by it that I went back to school. So I have a master's in education. So I don't need to go back to school, but I felt so compelled to go back to school because I need to teach this to others because I know how hard it was at the beginning, and I know I can provide that support for other people. So I'm currently in school to become a nutritional therapy practitioner. My graduation date is June of 2019, and I'm so excited. My secondary goal is to become a Wahls Health certified professional, and that's in July of 2019. So it's pretty close to graduation, but we're still a one-income family, and I'm trying to get there. I'm applying for scholarships to get there. I know I can do such great things with that certification. I know that I can really help people. So I just want to say thank you to Dr. Wahls. I'm so grateful for you sharing this with the world. I don't know where I'd be without it. And I just want to share with you all that it is possible to heal. No matter what anybody tells you, it is possible to heal. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.